Welcome to Next Week in Wolfeboro. I'm your host, Ava.
And I am Mark.
We are coming to you from the Wolfeboro Community Television studios, where we bring your community to view.
We say thank you to our friends at the Yum Yum Shop for underwriting Next Week in Wolfeboro.
It is through the support of underwriters and donors like you that programs like this are possible on Wolfeboro Community Television.
If you would like to underwrite a program for Wolfeboro Community Television, please contact our producers at 569-0219.
We also want to let your friends and family from out of town know they can watch this program on YouTube. Once you are logged in, just search for Next Week in Wolfeboro, and you will find our channel.
As this is your last time hosting, we wanted to give you a huge thank you for being a Next Week rock star, Ava.
Alright, let's start with a report from the Chamber of Commerce. Mrs. DeVries is ready for a report. We're saying over to you, Mrs. DeVries.
Hi, and welcome to Next Week in Wolfeboro. My name is Mary, and I'm standing inside the former railroad station where our Information Center and Chamber of Commerce office is located. Come by and say hi. We can give you a copy of this community calendar of events while you're here and lots of other information. And our phone number, in case you hear something and you missed a detail or what have you, you can call us at 569-2200. So here we go. Coming up, just a reminder, Parks and Recreation puts on so many wonderful programs throughout the year for all ages. They have a safe sitter class coming up on October 5th. You can call Parks and Rec at 569-5639. And also on the 5th, which is a Saturday, October 5th, the Wolfeboro Lions Club has its fundraiser. It's the 8th annual Chocolates, Confections, and More auction. So you have dinner, it all starts at 5 o'clock, and following dinner is the auction. That's a good time. It's taking place over at All Saints Episcopal Church. You can reach out to the Lions Club in advance or just show up. Again, it starts at 5, it'll wrap up by 8 o'clock on October 5th. On Tuesday, October 8th, there is a candidates forum being held at Town Hall, right upstairs in the Great Hall at Town Hall, 6:30 to 8:30, and it's being put on by the League of Women Voters of New Hampshire, pardon me. On Saturday, October 12th, so just to look ahead a little bit, it is the Outdoor Antique and Vintage Fair, 11 to 3 at the Clark Museum Complex. This, we talked about last week. New also is the Historical Society's pumpkin painting contest. So this is your last chance to pick up a pumpkin at that fair that they're putting on October 12th. You can also stop by and get your pumpkin. 11 to 3, October 12th. And it's not too soon to sign up for the Kingswood Wicked Big Dill. It's a pickleball tournament taking place the 19th through the 20th. So 2-day event, and we have the information here if you want more detail, or call the high school. And I think that's it, other than a reminder that you still have some things happening every week, including every Tuesday and Thursday. It is the model yacht racing in Back Bay, and every Thursday is the Wolfeboro Area Farmers Market over at the Nick. That's it for now. Remember to shop, dine, and have fun in your town. See ya.
Thank you, Mrs. DeVries. Here are some other things we'd like to share with you, starting with Friday, October 4th. The Kingswood Regional High School field hockey team have an away game versus Plymouth at 4 p.m. Go Knights!
The Kingswood Regional High School girls soccer team have an away game versus Keene at 4:30 p.m. Go Knights!
The Kingswood Regional High School volleyball team have a home game versus Guilford at 6 p.m. Go Knights!
The Kingswood Regional High School boys soccer team have a home game versus Campbell at 6:30 p.m. Go Knights!
Saturday, October 5th. The Kingswood Regional High School field hockey team have an away game versus Kennett at 11 a.m. Go Knights!
The Kingswood Regional High School football team have an away game versus Pembroke at 2:30 p.m. Go Knights!
Monday, October 7th. The Wolfeboro Zoning Board of Adjustment will be meeting at the Wolfeboro Town Hall, upstairs in the Great Hall at 7 p.m. If you would like to watch the Zoning Board meeting from home, Wolfeboro Community Television will be broadcasting this meeting live on Channel 25 and on the WCTV YouTube channel. Tuesday, October 8th.
The Wolfeboro Public Library provides toddler time story hour at 10:30 a.m. Advanced sign-up is required.
The Kingswood Regional High School boys soccer team have an away game versus Conval at 4 p.m. Go Knights!
The Kingswood Regional girls soccer team have a home game versus Conval at 6 p.m. Go Knights!
The Kingswood Regional High School field hockey team have an away game versus Souhegan at 6 p.m. Go Knights! Wednesday, October 9th.
The Wolfeboro Public Library provides preschool story hour at 1 p.m. Advanced sign-up is required.
The Wolfeboro Board of Selectmen have a budget meeting at the Wolfeboro Town Hall, upstairs in the Great Hall at 6 p.m.
The Kingswood Regional High School volleyball team have an away game versus Prospect Mountain at 6:15 p.m. Go Knights!
Thursday, October 10th. The Kingswood Regional High School girls soccer team have an away game versus Kennett at 5:30 p.m. Go Knights!
The Wolfeboro Police Commission will be meeting at the Wolfeboro Town Hall upstairs in the Great Hall at 6 p.m. If you would like to watch the Police Commission from home, Wolfeboro Community Television will be broadcasting this meeting live on Channel 25 and on the WCTV YouTube channel.
Saturday, October 12th. The Wolfeboro Makers Mill have a program on bread basket weaving from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Sunday, October 13th.
The Wolfeboro Makers Mill have a fine arts open studio from 1 to 3 p.m.
Tuesday, October 15th. The Wolfeboro Public Library provides toddler time story hour at 10:30 a.m. Advanced sign-up is required.
The Wolfeboro Planning Board will be meeting at the Wolfeboro Town Hall upstairs in the Great Hall at 7 p.m. If you would like to watch the Planning Board meeting from home, Wolfeboro Community Television will be broadcasting this meeting live on Channel 25 and on the WCTV YouTube channel.
Wednesday, October 16th. The Wolfeboro Public Library provides preschool story hour at 1 p.m. Advanced sign-up is required.
The Wolfeboro Board of Selectmen will be meeting at the Wolfeboro Town Hall upstairs in the Great Hall at 6:30 p.m. If you would like to watch the Selectmen meeting from home, Wolfeboro Community Television will be broadcasting this meeting live on Channel 25 and on the WCTV YouTube channel.
Thursday, October 17th. The Wolfeboro Board of Selectmen have a budget meeting at the Wolfeboro Town Hall, upstairs in the Great Hall at 6 p.m. Okay, let's send it over to the Parks and Recreation Department. Bo Betts is ready with an update on all things Parks and Rec. We're sending over to you, Bo Betts.
Hi everybody, Bo here from Wolfeboro Parks and Rec, checking in for the week. I just want to start off and thank everybody that came to our fall festival this past Saturday. We had a great day, weather was amazing, a lot of people showed up, it was a great turnout, so I just want to thank the Kingswood Youth Center for partnering with us on the event. The chili cook-off each year seems to get bigger and bigger, which brings a lot of people into our event, so I want to thank them and all the vendors as well that participated. This year we had 28 vendors, the most we've had ever, so it was an amazing event and I hope that it continues to grow each year. Some of the things that we have coming up I wanted to touch on is Halloween skate. We had to change the date. So it will take place on October 18th here at Pop Whalen from 6 to 7:30. We encourage everybody to come that night, wear your costumes. We'll have this place decorated, we'll have lights, music. It's always a great time, so we hope to see you there for the Halloween skate. Again, that's on October 18th from 6 to 7:30. Speaking of public skate, our schedule is posted on our website and on our calendar, so if you're interested in public skating times and stick practice times, be sure to check out our website for those weekly times. We have a holiday coming up here, Columbus Day on the 14th of October, so there will be no senior bingo on that day. I just want to remind everybody, due to the holiday, town offices are closed, so we will not have senior bingo on October 14th, which is Columbus Day. Speaking of seniors, we have our senior lunch this month, October 21st. That will be on a Monday following bingo. If you're interested in signing up for our senior lunch, please call us, stop by the office, or you can register yourself online. Again, with seniors, I'd like to remind you every week that we have our coffee and conversations every Tuesday and Thursday at the community center from 10 to noon. That is free for people 55 plus. If you're looking for something to do, as the weather changes and we get into the fall and winter seasons, it's colder, not a lot to do outside, I definitely encourage you to check out our coffee and conversations at the community center. Next up, we have our turkey trot. That is in November, the Saturday before Thanksgiving. Registration's been open now for a couple weeks. October 1st, which will pass by the time you see this, is the deadline for guaranteed shirt size. But we will order up to 125 shirts for participants. So if you're interested in a fun 5K, I advise you sign up for Turkey Trot. It's always a great race, a fun day here in town. So registration will stay open up until the event, and we will have race day registrations as well. So again, if you're interested in registering for Turkey Trot, you can stop by the office or register on our website. And then, believe it or not, we're already thinking about Abenaki. Abenaki season is fast approaching. We're hoping to open on our typical date of December 26th, the day after Christmas. But if we get cold weather and we're able to make snow prior to, we will try to open earlier. So keep your fingers crossed for some cold weather, some good snowmaking weather, and maybe some natural snow. It'd be nice to see some snow early in December. We haven't seen that in a while, but you never know. Here in New England, the weather's always changing, so we're hoping to get some snow, get some snowmen, get Abenaki opened. With that said, we are already taking calls on Abenaki season passes, so those will go live November 1st. So if you are interested in purchasing your season pass for Abenaki, you're going to have to wait until November 1st. Those will go live on our website, so all you'll have to do is register online for that. So look for that again on November 1st. And with that comes employment at Abenaki. We are still looking for mountain staff, ski patrol, concession staff, rental staff, a lodge manager. As well here in Pop Whalen, we are looking for rink attendants and concession staff. So if you're looking for a part-time job, you want to be more active in the community, this is definitely the place to come and look. It's a great place to work, a lot of great perks and benefits that come with working at both facilities. So if you're interested in applying for a job, you can find our application and any job descriptions on our website, or feel free to stop by the office, check in with myself or anybody here at the office about an application. Other than that, we're just kind of busy transitioning from summer to winter. It happens so quickly. Again, Pop Whalen is now open for public skate, and we will have more information on Abenaki as we get closer into November. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Bo Betts. Joyce Davis is at the Wolfeboro Public Library with an update. We're sending over to you, Joyce Davis.
Thanks, Mark and Ava. So our next second Tuesday book discussion selection is Never Let Me Go by Kazuo Ishiguro, author of Remains of the Day and winner of the Nobel Prize in Literature. The discussion will take place on October 8th at 1 p.m. All are welcome. Please join us on Friday, October 18th from 10 to 11:30 a.m. for a farewell reception to honor Jeannie Snowden, our youth services librarian, who'll be leaving us. While we're sad to see Jeannie go, she'll be just down the street. She'll be taking ownership of the Country Bookseller in the new year. It's been a lifelong dream of Jeannie's to own a bookstore, so we couldn't be happier for her. We'll have lots of lovely refreshments on the 18th provided by the Friends of the Library, so please join us. We've got a very interesting set of 2 programs coming up to help you create fabulous art on your iPad. It's called Introduction to Apple Procreate Part 1, and it'll take place on Tuesday, October 29th from 4 to 6 p.m. It's for ages 12 and up and will be taught by 2 experienced instructors, Karen Hardenberg and Gordon Brooks. Apple Procreate is a powerful, inexpensive program that runs on the iPad. It allows you to create art that emulates pencil sketches, oils, watercolors, pastels, charcoal, and more. It's suitable for a wide range of ages and skill levels, but it does require a fairly recent iPad and an Apple Pencil to run. If you don't have these tools, You can still learn how to acquire them at the first class. If you have them, bring them to class and get started right away. Advanced sign-up is required. And Apple Procreate Part 2 will be offered on Wednesday, November 13th from 4 to 6. You'll create a winter scene that can be used as a holiday card, a wall hanging, a mug, apparel, or anything like that. Advanced sign-up is also required. Join us Tuesday, October 29th at 6 o'clock when poet, author, and student of literature Jeffrey Zygmunt presents Graveyard Sounds, Haunting Poems by Edgar Allan Poe and Emily Dickinson. We'll greet Halloween with spooky poetry by these two American masters. Helpful explanations and definitions will be provided, and the program will include summaries of the featured poets' lives and works. If you need help with tech issues, remember Tuesday is the day to call Mike. He's available Tuesdays from 10 to 3 to help with any tech issues you might have. Drop in for Cribbage Mondays at 1:30. Sit with experienced players and folks just starting out for friendly games and conversation. And stop in for our Genealogy Wednesdays in our Thayer History and Genealogy room from 10 to 3. You can get one-on-one genealogy help for beginners, intermediate, and beyond with volunteers from the Lakes Region Genealogy Interest Group. Learn the fundamentals of genealogy research. Bring your own laptop if possible. Call us for more information and instructions on setting up an appointment. Join our Mahjong group on Thursdays at 1. It's quickly becoming one of our most popular activities. This is for experienced players. And round out the week on Fridays by testing your vocabulary skills with rounds of Scrabble from 10:30 to 12. And back to you, Mark and Ava.
Thank you, Joyce Davis. Deacon Charlie is at the St. Katherine Drexel Catholic Church with a report. We're saying over to you, Deacon Charlie.
Hi, Ava and Mark. It's Deacon Charlie here, filling in for Father Cole. We have a lot to talk about today. First of all, on November 2nd, which is All Souls Day, we have a Mass of Remembrance. It's at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and Father Cole will be offering the Holy Sacrifice of the Mass for all parishioners and immediate family members who have passed away in the year 2024. During the Mass, each person will be acknowledged by name, and a lighted candle and a family member will be presented with a rose. The Knights of Columbus will be joining in this event to honor members of their council who have passed away during the year. You are invited to attend this very special event honoring St. Katherine Drexel departed family members. So if you have a family member, there'll be a book that they'll put out that you can sign in. It's not out yet, but just mark it on your calendar for November 2nd. The food pantry. We'll be collecting items for the Wolfeboro Food Pantry, and we'll have collection bins in the narthex for donations. Don't bring perishables. Only bring those things that are in cans or can be transported without having to have them spoiled. And don't bring them beyond their expiration date, because if you're not going to eat it, they won't eat it. So thank you in advance for your generosity on those items. Let's see, what else do we have? We have a couple other things we want to talk about. We have the intercessory prayer line. Is there someone you'd like us to pray for? It's called the Intercessory Prayer Chain. It's run by Laura Lovett, and you can call her at 603-948-6311, and they can add that name to that intercessory prayer line. Now, one of the most famous things we love to do every year is the blessing of the animals, and that occurs on Sunday, October 6th in the church parking lot. Father Cole and the deacons will be out there and perform the traditional blessing of the animals. I got to get my little puppy over there. He needs a blessing in a big way. He's almost 6 months old. And so we celebrate this for St. Francis's feast day. That's what he did, and it's a beautiful thing for us to do. So bring your pet. All are welcome. We've seen all kinds of interesting pets over the year. to be blessed. It's a fun and inspiring way for all members of your household, two-legged and four-legged, to be closer to our Creator. Okay, one more thing to mention. We have the Nine and Dine. It's the last one of the year. It's on October 13th. If you haven't signed up, call the parish and sign up. There's room for 28 golfers, and everyone needs to be checked in by 1 for the first tee time of 1:30. Golfers will be sent out in 6-minute intervals or as soon as the foursome reaches the green. The fee is $45. It's for 9 holes. If you haven't done this yet, it's a blast. It's a lot of fun. You get to meet people. Even if you don't think of yourself as a big golfer, it's the fun that you have. And the best part for me is we get to eat afterwards. If you want to do that, call the parish office at 603-875-2548 and register yourself. You will have a wonderful time, I can assure you of that. That's it for today. God bless you all. Have a great weekend.
Thank you, Deacon Charlie, and thank you for tuning in to our weekly program.
Hey Ava, it's been nice doing the show with you. We understand it's your last week with us, and we want to wish you well.
Thank you, Mark. I wish you well with continuing the show.
Remember, there is always something to do in and around Wolfeboro.
If you would like to add an event to our program, please contact Wolfeboro Community Television Station at 569-0219.
Or send an email to wctv25@gmail.com.
We hope to see you out and about.
And we look forward to seeing you next week.
With clear eyes and full hearts, I am Ava.
And I am Mark for Wolfeboro Community Television.
Bringing your community to view!